Qatar done to help the school?
Mr. George Qatar was very helpful to myself and the school when he came here in 2002. We needed a lot of work done at the school. The classrooms needed improving. The learning centre at that time was called the library, wasn't good enough. Some of the roomings were very traditional. The place needed a lot of improvement. And he said he would help out, and a great friendship and partnership grew between Dill Dam, his firm, and myself, and it went on from there. So over about a 9-year period, the Dill Dam and Mr. George Qatar, he gave terrific advice to myself and the school and teachers, and ways we could improve the plant, and consequently all of that was to help the students in the place and teachers.
Do you think Mr. Qatar lived a simple life?
It's an interesting word, simple life. I believe he wasn't interested, he was wealthy, but he wasn't interested in just in wealth. He was interested in people. And he had a very down-to-earth, simple, easy-going manner. People liked him. When he came here and he had builders on the side, or I saw him once going to the races down at Rose Hill, and he'd walk past people in their homes and wave to them. Everyone would say, "Hello, George," and they wave. He had a happy smile. He was a character. He never had any notes. I'd say, "Well, what about, could we do this and that part of the building?" He'd say, "Okay." Never took any notes down, and it happened. But no, his simplicity, if that's the word, was that he related very well to people, and people worked hard for George, and they liked him and respected him.
I'm sorry. Do you think Mr. Qatar enjoyed his work?
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah. He would have come through and come through the ranks, and he knew all about building, and got to where he was through his personality and drive and interest and the way he related to people. Yeah.
What are the 3 words you would use to describe Mr. Qatar?
I think my words was, I'd like to say that he was a great friend of mine. In life, you have a lot of associates, but not many close friends that you could really call your friend. He was a man that I had the highest respect for as a person, and I would call him a great friend. 3 words, also his relationship with people. He wasn't affected at all by worldly possessions. I didn't see him that way at all. So there are a few ideas. Yeah. Okay, it's 3 words, but anyway. Okay.
Do you think Mr. Qatar aimed to build a community amongst others?
No, I'd say so. All the examples I've given about relationships. Community means people, and people working together. Yes, he built a great, through the Dill Dam, and his brothers, Joe and Sam. Yeah, they have a great firm, and it's built up through. I suspect they would be very good business people, but they would be also people that look after others too.
To finish with, how was Mr. George Qatar a loving and a caring person who intended to help others?
Well, I'll give you one example. One of his builders wasn't well off.
Okay.
But he got married, and at the wedding, George gave him the keys of his car. Beautiful vehicle. Don't ask me the name of the vehicle. Yep. Nice plasma television screen in the front of the car, or, beautiful car. I don't know the name. Yep. George just said, "Here's the keys. You have it for the weekend." And that's the sort of person George Qatar was.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Ms. Bahut.
Good afternoon, Shivam.
I would like to ask you a few questions about Mr. Qatar. Is that fine with you?
Yes, that's terrific. Mr. George Qatar is a wonderful man, wonderful man.
Has Mr. Qatar inspired you in any way?
In the time that I knew Mr. Qatar, and I was very blessed to be there at his funeral. And in awe of what he did in his perhaps short time in his life here. He made a huge impact, and in that huge impact, I know he inspired me with simple things. As I said previously, his lovely smile, his dedication, and his generosity. They were parts of his nature where I felt that I would like to become more like him. And when somebody is like that, it leaves a wonderful legacy. And in that legacy, people are drawn towards that, and it inspires them to become more like that particular person.
Thanks, Ms. Mahut.
Thank you so much for asking me to share this little bit about Mr. George Katra, a great man of God.
Thank you.